Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our Cappuccino with Kontron. This is the Cappuccino with Kontron for customers and partners. I'm very happy that today we have my colleague Christophe Ferrand out of Toulon. Very nice place to be, and where we are inviting you to visit our premises, where we have developed, designed our products, which are named VPX. Christophe is the product manager, and so also the father of the VPX products. That's why he is going to give us today an overview of what is the future of VPX, what is the present of VPX, also comparing it to other standards which still have a reason to be in the market, which we are promoting and producing as well. But the main topic is, and that's why, because we see this as a very big hype in the market, is the VPX product. So this, I will hand over to you, Christophe, and thank you very much for your presentation.
Thank you, Franco. So it's a little bit of pressure to say that I'm the father of VPX, but let's say that I'm a young father, right? So now let's talk about a little bit about VPX and will this replace other form factors? So this topic, the name of that topic is quite general, and I would like to focus a little bit more about the aerospace and defense industry, since we do not intend to replace all the other computers form factor of all the other industries, but we will see here why VPX is positioned to become the dominant architecture for mission-critical defense applications. So I guess the first questions we should answer is what are these other form factors? So here is a list of what as Kontron see as potential competitors to VPX. And the three first ones, so the VPX, the VME, and the compact PCI standards come with a blade architecture, when the two last ones, the module and the server, come more with a system, either module-based or fully integrated system-based. And they all come with different pros and cons. But there is a list of criteria here on the left that we will talk a little bit more in the presentation today, and try to progress together on what could be the best standard to answer your applications. So what we see today from the aerospace and defense trends, the first thing is that we see a lot of evolutions regarding the sensors. So new sensors are able to bring much more precision in the data they give back to the computers, which increases the complexity and the need for more bandwidth. The second thing is that real-time communication is now a must-have for any defense applications, and that means that computers need to come with less latency, but still processing a higher amount of data. And the third thing is that artificial intelligence has been really popular in the industry, and now we see that that need is also arriving and is also already present at the edge, and that need is really tricky because using that kind of chips brings a lot of power consumption at the edge, and those technologies are not really designed to support a really high amount of power. So that's also another challenge. And the last point is that all the governments have made cyber security a priority, and hosting the cyber security protocols comes with a need for more resources. So that's let's say, the scope of what we see for all the aerospace and defense industry. And if we would like to resume all of these into one word, I would say that the customer are now asking for a higher performance, and all their systems were not really designed for this complexity or this longevity. And this observation applies to various applications, whether you're fielding a radar system or an autonomous vehicle. The need for more performance is now pressing. So we've seen what are the available standards and what are the market trends, let's say. So now if we look at what are the suitable form factor for the future, you see here that the VME and the compact PCI standard are not really, according to us, suitable. And the main reason why is because the limitation in performance. Those standards comes with parallel buses on the backplane, and therefore come with limited bandwidth. We talk about with VME, we talk about bandwidth less than 1 gigabyte per second, and for compact PCI, we can reach like compact PCI. I'm talking here about compact PCI serial, which is an improvement of the compact PCI standard, which brings a little bit more performance than what the legacy compact PCI offer. But it's still limited, since you will be able to reach PCIe Gen 2 or Gen 3 as a maximum, when the VPX solution and the module and server applications now talk about PCIe Gen 3, Gen 4, and upcoming Gen 5, and 100 gig Ethernet as well. So that's performance that VME and compact PCI are not able to reach, and it's inherent to the technology itself. So the connectors and all the things are not really designed to support that level of bandwidth. So unfortunately, according to us, those two standards are not really suitable for the future. Now we've talked a little bit more. We've talked about the performance, but what about the environment? There is a ruggedness level that customer needs to take into consideration. So every customer application can be categorized in a different level of ruggedness. So if we start from the bottom with the level 0, it's applications that do not really require computers that come with ruggedness performance. Level 1 is kind of moderate ruggedness level, and the highest level of ruggedness is all the application that we see really the closest to the possible to the field. So for example, the mission computers, all the unmanned vehicle, whatever application that you can find directly embedded in the vehicles require for a high level of ruggedness. And we've tried to illustrate you which standard and which solution is more appropriate to answers to that level of ruggedness. So we see that the server and the module are not really ruggedized, so they are able to provide a solution for level 0 or level 1 applications. Compact PCI and rugged server are a little bit ruggedized. So for applications that are deployed into the field, but not bringing a lot of complexity into the environment, like highest temperature or highest shock and vibrations, that standard can be a good fit. But the VPX comes with the highest possible level of ruggedization, and that's the reason why this is the most suitable solution for the level 2 and the highest range of level 1 application. So That slide illustrates that here, compared to all the other solutions, the VPX brings the highest performance of ruggedness. But what you can also see here is that that comes with a higher cost. I mean, it's pretty much it makes sense that a more ruggedized solution is more expensive upfront, and it's simply due to the technology and the connectors, the PCB, everything is more expensive on a VPX solution. And we also do environmental qualification to make sure and to guarantee the customers that that solution is able to sustain really harsh environments, and that qualification is not really made on all the other form factors, and that's the reason why that solution comes with a higher cost upfront. But I would like you to keep in mind that that higher cost is really manageable on the whole product life cycle, and we will see here on the next slide. So now, why is VPX the defense standard for the future? I would say that the first reason is that it's compliant with standards such as CMOS, SOSA, and MOSA that are really established and designed to meet today's A&D challenges. And that's the reason why we are able to provide a solution that are interoperable and modular with a really wide choice of manufacturers. But that are solutions that are also scalable with the capability to easily upgrade your performance. For example, if you need to switch from one generation to another one thanks to SOSA standard, you can replace the board. It's a form, fit, and function. And if you also want to add any features or any missing function, you just need to add a new slot into your chassis, or if you plan for that from the beginning, then you just need to plug your new board or your new function into your chassis. And that's a solution that benefits a better time to market thanks to a COTS approach. So there are a lot of COTS products available on the market. So that's the reason why. And again, thanks to the SOSA standard, you will be able to switch from one manufacturer to one another as long as they are aligned with the same profile. So the standards compliance is the main reason why it's really suitable for any defense application. And now, if we look back into the price, the TCO, so what we call the total cost of ownership, that is something that is really manageable since VPX products come with the highest availability products that we can find on the market. Like we as Kontron have a standard offering for 10 years as a general availability product, and we can reach up to 25 years as a complete product life cycle. So even if it's more expensive at the beginning, the seamless integrations and the product long life cycle contribute to a better TCO, because all the qualification and all the development that a customer will have to do from the beginning, they can get used to it for 25 years. So we know that environmental qualification at system level is really expensive, and what we try to advise customer with is that once you have done it on a VPX solution, you don't have to do it anymore for 25 years. So that's one of the reasons why the TCO is lowered. But also once you want to improve your system, you just now have to upgrade the part of your system. You can maybe just take off the obsolete board and replace it with as another one. So it also helps reducing the qualifications, since you will only have to replace part of the system and not the whole system. And another reason why that standard is suitable for the future is that mission versatility. So you will be able to use the VPX solution from the lowest to the highest range of defense application with really high performance and capable solution, supporting the use of AI in the edge, but you will also be able to provide solution for the lowest end applications. So that's a really versatile application. And the last reason is that it's now deployment proven. So that solution is now deployed in many vehicles, whether in ground vehicles, naval, or in the air. So we have a lot of experience for that. And if you have any questions about VPX, feel free to ask me or the team. We will be happy to provide you any feedback.
Thank you very much, Christophe. Sounds very, very good. There is one question in the chat right now, which says, do you see VPX next to defense and aerospace business as well? So do we see it in other markets as well, or it's mainly defense and aerospace?
We also have good opportunities in different industry, like in transportation, for example, in France. The thing is that VPX is designed to sustain really harsh environment that we can find in the aerospace and defense industry. It doesn't mean that it's reserved to that industry, but it means that if you have the need to use it in another industry, it's usually for a reason. Like the good opportunity we have in the transportation market is because customers do have a safety needs, and that's something that we can answer thanks to the VPX solution, because we can have a redundancy in the architecture. So it's not reserved to that industry, it's designed for it, so it will allow you to respond the challenges of those environments, let's say, but we can also use it for any other application.
Great, thank you very much. Said this, I would like to inform you that you can have this presentation as well just by sending us an email under cappuccino@kontron.com. I put it in the chat, so feel free to send us an email and we'll share this presentation with you. I have to say thank you very much, Christophe. Very interesting, very good audio. So thank you very much for holding this presentation for our customers and partners.
Thank you for your time, and if you have any question, let me know.
We will for sure. Said this, I'll invite you to join the next Cappuccino with Kontron, which is going to be again 10 to 15 minutes. We host this always at the last Monday of the month at 10 o'clock. Mentioning it's just 10-15 minutes. Feel free to share the link also with your customers or whoever you think is interested in these topics. The next one is going to be called Software Saves Money. We show you where. Together with my colleagues out of the software division, we will show you where you and your customers can save money by using software coming out of our premises. Thanks very much for joining us, and we look forward to see you in 1 month on the 30th of June at this time as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Franco.